are heading into episode 9. Dawson and Jen are no more. But that's not a shock. I mean, they were never going to work out. The insecurities were too much, and then obviously Jen's passed. But it also just sets up now for Dawson and Joey, seeing as they've kissed more than once now. And it's very, very clear the direction it's heading in. And it's only watching this back that I go, they really didn't, at least to this degree, utilize Jen and Dawson as well as I thought they were going to. Maybe it's just me. Did anyone else feel like they could have done so much more with them? But it felt like this really was just a back burner couple for a couple to come. I'm sure you know by now what couple it is. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Okay. Looking out the window. Meaning Savage. Well, I have a story about a fake person pretending to be the lead singer of Savage Garden.
Just get over it.
48
Oh,
hours.
shut up, Joey.
That exceeded the statute of limitations on angst.
It's not a matter of time, Dawson. It's a matter of degree.
Shut when you think about it.
Stare at Jen's house like it's going to disappear.
Well, I mean, she is 80 feet, apparently. Come on, Joey, you've moped over this boy for a while.
See? So your problem is that you're getting off on this.
Well, sorry, Joey. It's tough to come up with creative moping strategies once I realized that everything I'm about is exactly what turned her off.
That's not what turned her off. It's just too much. Don't. Oh, I've just seen who's back in. Eric Balfour's in this? Wow, he was in everything in the 90s. Remember him in Buffy? Look at the film. See, I'm sorry, you're just breaking into my house like a creep. You're out. Oh, he's so creepy.
In your closet. Oh. You left it on the dresser.
He's like, oh, wrong person.
And bring the telephone. And you would be.
Quite comfortable, thanks.
Oh, no, you're not having this attitude in my house.
Billy.
Out.
What the hell are you doing here?
Right?
I thought you dropped Dawson, so
So
just thought
what?
you might be
Who
looking for
wants
a
you?
suitable replacement.
Well, if he's not out of my house in 2 minutes, I'm calling the National Guard.
I see, now Jane gets in trouble. It's not nice to meet you. Get the hell out of my house.
Because Dawson and I are on hiatus doesn't mean that there's some vacancy I'm looking to fill.
I'm worried though,
Some guy
in case she
you had a
goes for him and
intense
Dawson does something.
connection with. Well, then I might think you'd be open to the possibility, right?
Intense? No. Oh.
Used to be fun, you know that?
No. I used to be weak and vulnerable.
Not weak and vulnerable. She's 16.
Next time you alter your personality, let me know in advance. It'll save me in gas money.
Well, then you shouldn't have turned up. Bye-bye. Enjoy that 4-hour drive.
Screw up my life.
No.
How old is Billy?
Despite outward appearances, you and I actually have a lot in common.
Right.
How?
Got our hearts broken by the same girl, but you know what? Jen didn't flee the state to get away from
He
me.
never said he got his heart broken by her.
And
Jen's
then
not
if I
going
lived,
anywhere.
50 yards away from her, I swear to you, I'd go insane. See what I mean? Common ground. Jen is a great girl, but last time I checked, she wasn't the only one.
I know. See, this is what he's doing. The trap. There's Eric Balfour.
I'm on my way to school. You need a lift?
No thanks. I'm waiting for Ted Bundy. I'm sure you'll be an Eagle Scout before the end of the day.
Exactly.
So
So
where's
what do
the
you say,
doors? I'm
Clark?
sorry, this is just frustrating me with the doors. Like, it's making me anxious. Also, I'm thinking this would have been after Buffy. But it would have been filmed. Yeah, it would have been filmed a year after Buffy.
So is your hair cold? You just happy to see me?
To do it. You had to live up to the expectations. Does it bother you to know that you single-handedly perpetuated stereotypes?
Of course.
It means we get friendly down in the sand together.
Ugh.
And Dawson and I use the term loosely do talk.
Everyone thinks they're dating?
Dawson is not my boyfriend.
That was the boy part I was referring to.
Oh.
How do you know that Dawson and I haven't been going at it for years? I mean, we could be annotated.
Yes, maybe because you're Minors?
No. I may be a virgin, but believe me, it's by choice.
Also, why would you want to sleep with this guy?
I heard something this morning that I thought that you should...
Boys just had to wrap up a few things before we left, so...
Oh, he's such a slime ball.
I'm taking Pacey and your boy on a little road trip. Funny, but, in the midst of all the confusion, Dawson and I actually stumbled upon some common ground.
Which is... I don't like Jen being used as the word common ground.
Seemed to get me around here, so... I told
That
him
is
about this little place I know.
kind of...
What
not
kind
true.
of place?
Are they all going?
No, I've never really had a whole lot of faith in guys, but I don't know, I just thought Dawson was different.
Yeah, he's different. Unfortunately, he's just not as different as we thought.
Yeah.
Listen, Joey, you know that football player, Warren? What?
What about him?
You didn't sleep with him, did you?
Is that what he's spreading?
With Warren Garrett, right after I gave the sponge bath to the Navy pilots.
No, that's what he's spreading around, clearly.
Why would you even ask me that?
He's telling everyone you did.
See, I knew it. That makes perfect sense why he would do that. It's the ego of him, and to also make her a pariah in school.
We need to talk.
She needs to talk.
Boy, shut the fuck up and stand up. Also, we've seen her punch other football guys.
Wasn't very memorable, Warren.
It was actually pretty good. Although you did eventually complain of fatigue.
What is going on in that twisted head of yours?
His points, his brownie points. He's just a sad loser.
Our reps? Okay, I've got one to live up to. You have one to
Gain?
live down.
Believe that you know.
Sure.
Are these two gonna find common ground?
Besides,
I know you like Dawson.
I don't know, I guess I just always pictured you with someone different, someone like,
Dawson.
and maybe someone even just a tad more sensitive than Warren Gary.
Yeah, right? But this is what teenage boys do.
You know how when cartoon characters are trying to make a decision and the good angel pops up on one shoulder and you get the little devil on the other? Yeah?
Well, Billy's both the
Well,
devils.
I don't have a good angel, Dawson. I have you.
Why does Pacey keep doing this to Dawson?
Toilet papering of Coach Rowland's house?
Here you go again, equating fun with youthful indiscretion.
Youthful indiscretion? What am I, running for the Senate?
Pacey, do you even know what you're talking about?
A little instant karma, huh? Maybe, banana in the tailpipe?
See, I was just thinking we could slash their tires or something.
Well, that's imaginative.
Well, you got a
I mean,
better
yeah,
idea?
fight them. Come on, you're such a strong man.
You guys ever see American Graffiti?
Oh. But yeah, they're harassing that elderly lady. Don't.
Well. If it
Oh, here
isn't
she is.
Mrs.
I was waiting
Warren
for her.
Gary.
Oh, she's really upset.
Dumb bitch.
He swore he wouldn't tell Abby.
They're using her. Okay.
$100,000 pyramid. Things guys say in the backseat.
Yeah, well, you can add we don't need protection to that list.
She could pretend she's pregnant. Oh, yeah, tell Abby so she'll spread it.
The first time we made love, he cried.
Sorry. Sorry.
That was before the pea strip turned blue. Blue?
You see, she is doing that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I respect that a lot. I like that she partially cares what people think, partially doesn't, because she's had to face this a lot. It's a very narrow, judgmental minded town, but I appreciate that a lot. I mean, yeah, look, they've been drinking too much. Also, they're driving. Who drives? Come on, people! This is gonna be fun.
Now, wait, put out.
Oh, they caught up Himunin.
Joey,
Oh, Himunin.
can I have a word with you, please?
It's difficult to keep any secrets.
Yeah, tell me about it.
She knows.
Girls your age often make mistakes. Price they pay seems to be so much less.
Right.
You're going to be going through some tough times ahead, and I want to make sure you're prepared.
Of the pregnancy. It is just such a stereotype of a jock in the 90s. I love this. I mean, he's getting a taste of his own medicine. I go to the baby.
What's it gonna be, buddy? Time's a wasting. We don't got all night.
The one sitting down? Yeah.
Hi. My name is Dawson. No, not that my name in and of itself should impress you, but
Dawson,
kind of in the hopes
Dawson.
that you might, in response, tell me your name.
Did it occur to you that maybe I'm just not interested?
But blind optimism is one of my faults.
One of your faults. Do you have many?
No interest.
My name is Nina.
I was gonna say, he's actually pretty sweet in
Santa
this.
Maria, or I'll be so out of here.
But she's clearly much older than him. But it's working. He...
Actually, not so good. Look, I just came over here to tell you that I think we should call the whole thing off.
Why?
Because it's too much. I mean, I don't like to be in the middle of everything.
Liar. You're in the middle of most things.
And Sherman Williams, that Adventist kid, he offered to marry me today. It's nothing compared to what they're doing to Warren.
Oh,
Who cares?
Wait a minute. You and I both know that guy deserves everything that's coming.
Yes.
Oh,
Here she goes. It's about you.
so that's what this is about. You don't care about me. You're just looking for some convenient revenge scenario to dump all your residual male anger. Is that what Dawson was for you?
Oh, here we go, Joey.
First place.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
Dawson
Joey.
was probably the first decent guy you've ever even gone out with. And look
Oh,
what he
here
did.
we go.
Drove him right into the arms of a prostitute.
Joey, you took that one way too far. You want to know the truth? You want to? Because the truth is, ever since Dawson and I broke up, you have been scared to death.
Oh, please.
You
You've been
have.
scared because now there's no more excuses. There's no one else to blame.
Chocolate milk you ordered up at the bar there.
Why is he doing that?
And what is your name, beautiful?
What a douchebag.
Nina.
You can call me Columbus.
You know what, Dawson? This place is getting really crowded. What do you say we get out of here?
Right? I don't know if he was doing this on purpose, but yeah, he was. Yeah, he was trying to be the douchebag to kind of win her over.
Dawson, are we doing something you don't want to do?
He doesn't. He's never done it before.
that?
Just to the call.
Well, after that, I'm driving home.
I just got dumped.
The evening snaps need to focus.
Now she understands. Yeah. I mean, he does actually know how to charm without charming.
Would it impress your friends if you didn't, reappear till morning?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just being really crazy here, but I just.
Oh, this is gonna really end bad because they're gonna mention it to Jen. Like, you forget this guy Billy is an asshole. He's gonna say you went home with someone. Okay. She didn't reject his kiss.
What do you mean? I thought that she was not a chance. The girl's comic relief. Speaking of which, Warren Gary was
Wow.
called into the nurse's office this afternoon for a
Comic
lecture on
relief.
contraception. Warren is the last person that needs that lecture. What you heard was a lie made up by a pathetic sophomore trying to land a popular boyfriend.
Wow, put the blame on Jerry.
I had a chat with my friend Elise today. She used to date Warren. She dated him for 6 months. She used to bake him spirit cookies before every
No
game.
sex?
She bought a $400 dress for a dance he failed to show up for.
Okay, and your point is?
Yeah, get to the point.
Warren had one other significant failure as a boyfriend. Let's just say he had a soft spot for the ladies in a very unfortunate location.
Oh. She's such a troublemaker. But now they have something on him. Well, Warren.
Mission accomplished. Are you pouting now because things didn't go according to plan?
Yeah, he is pouted.
Well, you think I don't know why you wanted me to get lucky tonight? So you could go whisper in Jen's ear.
There we go, see?
Do you think it's funny you sound like your dad? Because I do.
You're such a loser,
Sounding like
Billy.
the loser ex-boyfriend.
And I'm sorry you feel that way, Dawson. Have a fun trip home, boys.
Okay, cool. Bye-bye.
You think you could have maybe waited till we were back in Cape Side to throw out that last dinger, Dawson?
But why? He was the one throwing digs.
I know you're not too thrilled with me, but here's an idea. One way to get rid of a lie is to make it the truth.
Don't think you can get it up.
Your reviews are in, Warren. And frankly, you've been banned.
Not even once, doll.
So what is this, some kind of sophomore threat?
No.
And don't let people talk.
I thought it would be nice.
So that's why you made the rumors up?
Saturday night, I have plans, but they're breakable. What do you say?
With you? Oh, I don't know. She might say yes. She might say no.
Groping optional date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Just, pick me up after my lobotomy.
Good on you, Joey.
Hey.
I like how she's reading by candlelight.
You wanna join me? Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Fire. Okay, this is nice. I like this when they get on.
So what do you think, Joey? Is there any way we can keep Dawson from coming between us?
Actually, I think later down the line, probably.
He's only in love with one of us, so.
No. Yeah, Joey.
Must be, a lot easier than just being the object of his infatuation, huh?
She's not wrong.
I mean, just picturing Dawson so...
It's
Yeah,
Dawson.
it's just... I don't know, it's made me nauseous all day.
Their faces.
You think he's already...
No. I mean, it's been a journey for them to get back. Oh.
Yeah. I can wait.
She's been waiting for a while. I really liked how they did this episode. You know, it was a span of a very short period of time. It was Billy there and then he left. Bye-bye, Billy. There were little, like, throat moments between, like, Pacey and Dawson. Very small. And then Jen and Jerry. But then it got rectified. I do hope that there is some way that Jerry and Jen can become more friends. I know down the line it will happen. Because, you know, they get older, things happen. We know, like, the ways it goes. But I did like these moments because Jen was trying to be there for her. Joey did her usual thing and then realizing and owning up to her being wrong with the ice cream. I'll never get why people like ice cream, but they do. I don't know. I just enjoyed this episode because it was ridiculous. It was so 90s and it was just these little nuggets. Like if Pacey let slip that Dawson kissed that woman, you know, boom, 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 fireworks will go off. But that end part where Joey said she could wait, and this was a big, I think, dun moment where it is telling you directly, even though we knew at this point, where Dawson and Joey are going. It was very clear. I mean, and I like how Jen opened up about how Dawson is in love with Joey. Whatever way it is, because they're so young, but Jen was an affection. She was an obsession, I should say. He was affectionate towards her, but it was an obsession. Like, she came into town and he blew her away. But it was never really anything more than that. And Jen is really mature for someone so young. And then the whole thing with Warren, and it was just ridiculous, and him spreading the lies, and it obviously can't get it up. I liked how that went about because we had... I can't remember Monica's character right now, but her character in it, she's just a mess. And I just liked how it went. I just think they did a really good job. You know, they separated the core cast, but gave them enough that you felt like we got to know the dynamics a little bit better. And it was kind of one of those standalone episodes where they're trying to show that both Jen and Dawson and Joey are healing. Pacey's healed already, we know. And Billy's gone, so bye-bye. And yeah, every time the Darren Hayes Savage Garden song played, it always reminded me of MySpace. Remember MySpace? When a person pretending to be Darren Hayes would message me to do intimate things. I remember that thinking, well, one, you're married, and two, it's clearly not you and you pretending to be someone. I remember that. A lot of messages. I wish I had MySpace still. But yeah, it brings back memories. I thought it was a good episode because it really, they were like obviously pushing the narrative in certain elements forward, and then it was just kind of that standalone, humorous, like the fun episode. But I'm so curious where they're going to go. I think we have 4 more episodes, so there's still a lot that can happen. I do hope there isn't too much friction, but there's going to be between Jen and Joey, because I'm sure at some point Dawson and Joey will kiss and get together. Probably like either the penultimate or the final episode, but for a standalone episode, pretty good.